Here we go. Here we go. What up, B?
I don't need this kind of stress on a Monday, Tor.
Dog, that first half was so stressful, bro.
I don't need this. I don't need this, man.
The first half, I was pulling my hair out. You can see, I was like, it was crazy, man. How are you? We have spoken today. I was gonna say we haven't spoken today. We have spoken today, but how you feeling this evening, my brother?
I'm emotional.
You're emotional?
I'm emotional this evening.
Well, you look amazing. Let's start there. You know what I mean? Love the vibe. Love the vibe you're giving them. You know what I mean?
Thank you, man. Thank you. I thought you were gonna ring me. I didn't know we were going on right. I thought you was gonna ring me before.
I text you and asked you if you was good because the people were hitting me. Some people, impatient people, they was like, "Listen, it's going a little long. Can y'all start now?" I go, "Fam, they got 3 more songs."
But you know how they say, as soon as it ended, I got a flood of phone calls about.
Right.
So I apologize for the tardiness, y'all.
It's all good. I was just trying to jump on to get the people because I don't know how many people got to get up, go to work in the morning, move around. So I was just trying to capture the audience and start the conversation. You know what I mean? Before we lost them, because I know this shit went over 2 hours actually.
Yeah, what do you have, like a 1.3 in there?
That's crazy. That is. We gotta clap it up for that, B. Hold on. We got to clap it up for that. 1.3, B is frozen. He can't clap it up with me. But 1.3 in the live is, you know what I mean? Different. That is different.
Yeah.
So, B, tell the people why you're emotional. Hold on, man. Why are you emotional?
Bruh, took me back to places, man. I forgot about.
Places you didn't want to go?
I was apologizing for shit I did when I was 16, man.
Don't ever apologize for 16-year-old.
I'm glad we're on this live right now. I can't be in my phone right now. You know, I'm
so your phone was like that. It was that kind of vibe.
Man, bruh. It's one song in particular too, but we'll get to that.
Do tell. No, the people want to know. Hard to earn. The people deserve to know.
Nah, man.
X, what up, baby?
I mean, all right. So first off, these two, this is what I love about these verses, right? Like, we have our predictions. You know, we think we know who's gonna win. We try to.
Right.
It's about the catalog in our head, you know. And we two folks who know our music.
Right.
And then, first of all, where's Miss A Block? There was some
She ain't here talking shit.
There was some Monica slander on Friday about Monica didn't have 20 joints.
Back it up. There she go right there. Back it up.
Where you at? Oh, there she is.
Yeah,
How you doing, beloved?
Not beloved. Don't hit her with that.
Wait, so Monica didn't have 20 joints? Yo, bro. First of all, can we talk about how much of a G Monica is? Like, she was a whole. I didn't know Brandy was that goofy. But yo. Yeah, I didn't know Brandy was that goofy.
Brandy feels like she's been sheltered. Brandy gives me, Brandy gives me parental shelter, coddling. She gives me those kind of vibes. Like, Brandy was a star from young. Monica got signed early and had a deal early, but Brandy was a star for a really long time, and I think her parents just kept her guarded from a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Monica feel like she was in zone 4. You know what I mean? Zone 7. That's the vibe Monica gives me.
But I mean, she a grown woman. I can't believe she's still that goofy. That's what I was saying. But anyway,
you can't grow out of that shit. Like,
you really can't grow out of being goofy.
However you were raised, the way you raised and reared, I don't think you can really grow out of it. You can, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can age, but I don't think you grow out. Like, that's how you form. That's who you are.
You don't grow out of being goofy. That's crazy. Can't get
cool. The goofies still be goofy into adulthood. You know them. You see them. You see them all the time.
I think I'm cooler than when I was a kid. So I don't know.
But you probably was never goofy, bro. It's a difference.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll take it.
It's a difference.
Yeah, man. But anyway, I was really impressed by Monica. She's a whole G.
Super.
Carrying herself thorough. She had the goons of the side. She was representing her children. She was representing, like, as a pastor's daughter. She knew she had the records. She played them on time. It was, that first half was stressful to her.
That first half was, Yo, I said, no, they can't do this for all 20 joints. I was like, the people gonna kill me tonight.
Yo, I was at like round 5, like, yo, what are we gonna do for 15 more rounds? Like,
what do we do? Exactly.
This is crazy.
Yeah. This
is crazy. But no, I don't know, I don't want to do the favorites yet, but like, absolutely one of my favorite verses so far. I mean, just bombs. Like they weren't even playing real like album cuts. They were playing just
they was going for
bombs.
They was going for it. I mean, Brandy came out the gate with "What About Us," and Monica counted with "Everything to Me." I said, "Oh shit!" I said, "Oh shit!" That's what we doing?
It's a beautiful record too, man.
Which one?
Everything. Yeah, Everything to Me. I love it.
Yeah,
that's a gorgeous record.
Gorgeous.
That is a
gorgeous. I like the words. We're gonna use our words tonight, B. We're gonna use our words.
B, it was gorgeous record. Arrangements, all of that, man. Anyway.
So we're not gonna hold the people up. It's already it's a late start. I know motherfuckers gotta go to sleep, gotta go to work. Some people dozing off right now looking at the screen. So let's start running through these rounds and get as much done as we can. Round 1, I already said, Brandy set it off with "What About Us," out the gate, smoking. Right. Monica counted with "Everything to Me." Talk to me.
Brandy fans are gonna be mad, man. I gave it to Monica on that one.
Monica gets the round for sure. Monica gets the round. That song is just About Us was dope. It was a dope start. It's a high energy vibe. We like it. We vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like you move your neck like this to it and all of that.
Fire video, all of that.
Monica tapped into that. Know what I mean? That Denise though.
Like I wasn't prepared. I don't think I've been impacted by a first round record in Versus the way that record. When it hit me, I was like, oh, this is what we doing?
Yep. That's exactly what happened. That happened in my house too. It's ironic. That happened in my house too.
Just froze like, oh, because I'm like, she come out the gate with "What About Us." Also, I also had, I thought Brandy would win, right? Mm-hmm. That was my prediction, Brandy. So when she came out, "What About Us," I was like, okay, she coming out swinging crazy. I think she's also swinging the bat in the video too, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, but then Monica comes with that, and I'm like, oh, okay.
She went right for it.
She didn't come here to lose.
Precisely. I was just gonna say, Monica didn't come for no bullshit. I think she probably heard the rumbling. She might have heard some people say she was the underdog or what have you. Although, and this is hometown love, so I get it, but although the whole entire ATL was heavy, Team Monica, like, it's not even going to be close, Monica. I was like, what songs y'all know that I ain't heard? But Monica came out, Monica, and it's pretty obvious, Monica is tired of the comparison. She hates being lumped in with that shit, and their personalities are so different. I get it. She's like, yo, fam, I'm me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm me. I'm not that girl. We're not no group. She was very clear on saying that shit. And Brandy said, she's like, no, we're not a group, fam. Relax. But Goofy. Monica didn't come to play, but neither did Brandy. But I really loved Monica's counter because it set a tone for me for the rest of the night. This is gonna be a fight. This ain't gonna be no walk in the park. I'm gonna hit you with these records. And Monica finessed her, or maybe she finessed herself, but she said, Southern hospitality, so I'm gonna let you go first.
I mean, I don't know, but I feel like that came around to kind of bite it, though, right? With that last record, we thought we were gonna get a Boy's Mind duet. A double up. And Brandy was like, "Nope, that's my record.
This is me. It's came out of my album first.
My record. I was like, oh, shit. Okay. So, second round. So we both agreed that Monica.
So yeah, Everything to Me wins the first round.
Okay.
Second round, Brandy came with "He Is." I said, yo, what is going on tonight, yo? Brandy came with "He Is." Monica counted with "A Dozen Roses." Curtis Mayfield sample vibes, different vibes, bro. Talk to me.
2-Zip Monica, man.
2-Zip Monica, really?
2-Zip Monica, yeah, I did, man. He is a powerful record, and it's funny because one of my best friends actually she co-engineered that session. She loves that record, but like even she was like, I'm biased on that record, but yeah, I mean, Dozen Roses, man. I mean, with the Curtis Mayfield, the Missy, I mean, it's what that record was at the time, like how it still slaps. Yeah, man, it gets the edge. It's not a smack, but like it definitely, I gave Monica the edge on that one.
Interesting, right? And I'm gonna tell you this: I love A Dozen Roses, and I think that only because I love the Curtis Mayfield original. You know, that's one of those records that is just so amazing to me. It didn't necessarily need to be touched, although I love what Monica did with it. Love what Monica did with it, but it doesn't. I'm just an old head, I guess. We're the same age, but I'm just like on my OG shit. I love the Curtis Mayfield record so much. So that record to me was always like a dope record, but it wasn't. It just, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if I'm explaining it, if I'm being as articulate as I need to be. I love the original record, but I love what Monica did, but I love the original record. With all that said, I gave the round to Brandy.
But how do you feel about He Is? Like, do you feel like it's that record? I mean, I know how you feel about the Losing record, but you think He Is that record for you?
He Is just, it wasn't a single. And I think that's probably where the popularity and the disparity comes in, because it wasn't a single. It was just, I mean, if you're a music head, and this is why we do this, we music heads, we music lovers. Right. If you love music, album cuts are sometimes stronger than the single. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the record that didn't get ran in the video, didn't get watered down by radio. You didn't hear it everywhere. It was your record. It was just something you put the album on and you let the album go, and that was one of your joints. And that's what He Is was, man. He Is just a super duper slap. As much as I love Monica and A Dozen Roses, a slight, and I'm talking about a slight edge to Brandy for He Is in that round.
And I gave a slight edge to Monica. I get it. All good. All good. Bro, I think my comments are frozen. I'm gonna jump out and jump right back in.
God damn it! All right, no problem.
Right back.
I'll entertain the people. What you want me to tap dance, juggle? What am I to do here? Okay, so I'm listening to the people. Let's see what the people said. I see a lot of facts, but I don't know what y'all saying is facts. Full Moons has a ton of singles. She couldn't promote it proper. Oh no, for sure, Jermaine. That's exactly what I'm saying. Like, it wasn't a single in the sense that it was released, you know, as a single off the album, but single material by far. You know what I'm saying? Molly said she liked the looks. Be a freestyle. Not I. Won't get me rapping. I see some people say draw. Some people say Monica. P, what's up, homie? All right, cool. So B is back. How you feeling, B? Your comments moving?
We good.
Bet. All right, let's move on to round 3. I'll let you set it off.
Full Moon. I don't need this kind of stress on a Monday, Tor.
Yo, so ladies and gentlemen, for those that don't know, you probably won't know unless you have my phone, which I hope you didn't. B texts me maybe round 7, round 8. So I don't need this.
I don't think it was that far.
That late? It was
that late. It was like around 5, 6.
B was like, yo, I don't need this kind of stress on a Monday.
I'm in here trying to cook dinner. I'm fucking shit up. I'm burning stuff. Like, I'm like, what is going on right now? I couldn't multitask, man. I'm like this is my childhood. Like, this is, I'm thinking about going home. This is Video Music Box on a Tuesday.
I just checked my text. It was 15 minutes. It was 15 minutes into the start of Versus, and B texts me and says, I don't need this kind of stress on a Monday. To which I replied, exactly, because I felt this pain, because I was stressed. There was so many dashes. There was so many dashes on my page. I was like, yo, what is going on?
And I'm like,
all right.
And I'm like, oh, like it's gonna be Friday all over again with the Nas fans and the Brandy fans. I'm like, because I'm gonna tell y'all now, like those first few rounds, it's a lot of Monica. It's a lot of Monica box, man.
For sure. No, the first half of the battle, and they did something weird. Did they switch at 9?
So it got weird, right?
It got weird.
They definitely stopped at 9.
They stopped at 9, and then Monica played 2 back-to-back, and it threw me off because they didn't, maybe I missed it. Did they announce that they were switching?
They didn't announce it, but they definitely switched.
But they did, right? So that's what threw me, but I got it together. So we're on round 3. Okay. Brandy leads with Full Moon. Ooh. Monica counters with So Gone.
Oh, Lord. Lord.
Where your emotions at right now, B?
Full moon.
Really?
No. I didn't.
Okay.
Full moon is such a bop, right? It's such a joint. It's wavy.
If
right?
you're not dancing with a good brown complected, with the V-neck, with the tails on, if you're not spinning her around the room when that is on, get out the party.
That's baby hair music, man. You know,
fam.
That's baby hair.
That's such a bop. That is such a bop.
Wait, anyway, amazing production. Of course, an incredible performance by Brandy.
Everything.
But So Gone is such. It's a Monica classic. It's like a Monica. It's an essential Monica record.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
I mean, it ain't like, of course, vocally she's incredible. The track is fucking crazy.
Right.
But then she gets gully on it, right? I'm gonna use gully because that's the terminology around that time too. She gets so gully on it, you know what I'm saying? And it references her past and how real it is to her. So Gone got the vote for me, man. I gave So Gone get the round of So Gone.
So Gone gets the round.
So Gone got the round.
You are a braver man than me, and that's probably because your shirt is buttoned all the way up and I got my chest exposed. It was a draw.
That is completely fair.
There was no way on God's green earth or Dan Quayle's internet that I could come up with a win in that round. It was too close. The records both were too amazing. They both meant something to me. I was like, I can't do this to myself. I told you I was pulling my hair out, and I started bald, and I was still pulling my hair out.
No, but let me tell you this though, right? When I text you, I was really tight, cause like there were songs that I had to vote against that I fucking love, that are part of my personal soundtrack.
Not me.
It felt treasonous.
I said I'm pussy all night long. I'm scared. I can't do it. I can't make a decision.
I was upset that I had to choose against certain records, and we'll get to that. Full Moon. I did not want to vote against Full Moon. Full Moon in any other world wins any versus round.
And B, you a nightlife guy. Like, you throw parties, you in the mix, you get invited to parties, you're a beautiful man, you dance at parties. You know what Full Moon do in the right spot at the right time with the right thing in your hand and the right thing across the room. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. All right, man, let's keep it moving.
I miss outside.
Round four. Again, they not bullshitting. They didn't come to play around. They didn't come to play games and joke around with you people at Tyler Perry Studios.
Round 4.
Say it again. What round was it?
Round 4.
Early. Yo, how do you get I Want to Be Down in round 4?
I Want to Be Down remix at round 4.
That was a cheat. Brandy hit you with the original. Then she said, yo, DJ, go and do the damn thing and drop the remix. You know what I mean? Yeah. Crazy.
No, she studied with the Pac shit first.
She did set it up. She set up a couple records like that. She wasn't bullshitting. She wasn't bullshitting. So she sets it up. She leads in with the Pac, like, yo, fam. You know the legends that's not here no more? They fuck with me too. Right. Whole list. Right. I peeped it. I feel like Ray J told her to do that. But anyway, round 4, Brandy sets it off with I Want to Be Down and throws a remix in there. Monica gotta counter strong. B. What's she gonna do? She gonna take an L in the 4th round? She gotta counter strong, right?
Because then she might take that personally.
And she did take it personal. And there it went.
Don't take it personal.
Baby.
Yo, I threw my pad.
Do you? That's your iPad.
Like, I was like, I'm not doing this. No. I was like,
I'm not doing this tonight.
I'm not doing this all night. I don't need this. It's a Monday. Mondays are already rough enough.
I know I contradicted myself. Look, I don't need that now.
Look, man. Mondays are rough enough.
Right. That part.
I don't need to be
You don't need extra stress.
I don't need to be turning my back on songs that are part of my personal soundtrack. I'm seeing myself walk from school with a certain person. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm right there with you, bro. I am right there with you every step of the way. We're not walking home together. That's crazy. But I feel you. I'm right there with you. I'm standing at the bus stop.
Walking to the train station. Walking to the train station, not home. No.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I'm standing at the bus stop across the street from school. I'm waiting for the city bus. But more importantly, I'm waiting for Shorty to come out of class so we can, you know what I mean? Like, I'm right there. I'm right there. I got people from my school that's in the chat. They know what we talking about. They feel us.
I saw me, man. I was on Fulton.
Fulton.
I saw myself. I saw Young Bezo, Fulton Ave.
I was standing there. I had a starter jacket on, black Raiders.
Yo,
crazy.
I got the slice. I got the slice today. You know.
I got the slice. Yo, you paying for slices, Trick Daddy?
Yo, be that once in a blue. You pay for
Trick Daddy.
If you like, yeah, if you got it, you gotta have enough money for your blunt. You know, for your Dutch Master, your blunt. And if you got a couple dollars left over, and you walk in, you know.
I'm so glad that wasn't my vice. I think that's why my music collection is as strong as it was. Because I didn't smoke. I didn't smoke weed. I didn't drink. I ain't had no kids.
Right.
All I did was buy cassette singles, maxi singles, CDs. That was my vice. So that's why my music collection is crazy.
You was buying clothes too.
Oh no, I was fresh to death. My man Murphy used to go to Reading. He used to go to Reading. And what was the other outlet?
Whoa.
What was the other outlet? Somebody tell me. It was Reading and it was
Woodford Common?
Yeah, Woodbury. Yeah, we used to go to Reading and Woodbury. I had all the Hill figure. I had all the polo.
Got arrested at Woodbury.
Of course you did.
Trying to boost.
What were you doing?
Trying to boost. Because I was poor and my mother gave me one pair.
You wasn't poor because you had money for her slice. You was tricking.
No. You know how many stimulants cost and how much a slice costs? Different tax bracket, bro, my man.
It's a different vibe. B, what's round 4? Talk to me. Talk to me about round 4.
No, Dub's on here. Dub, that was Naughty's fault, by the way. That was all his coaching.
This your man you got arrested with?
No, he talked me into going in. I had a trip set up with my grandmother's church to go to Woodbury to buy.
Fam, you didn't steal with the church.
Bruh, I stole.
You were a heathen.
Bruh, whatever. We're gonna go to Orange County. Yo, forget about it. Anyway.
Yo, stealing with your family is bananas.
I wasn't stealing with them. I went on the trip with the church to go steal.
Knowing that you can get caught, possibly handcuffed, with your grandmother and her church friends looking off the bus window waiting for you is crazy.
Insane. What's even crazier is I went boosting with the the African American heritage, the university sweatshirts we used to wear, the ones that we used to always wear.
You stole in a black college hoodie?
Bruh, a yellow and sky blue hoodie. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with me?
You was trying to get seen.
Trying to go to jail.
You tell me. It's me. I did it. I took the stuff.
Take me to jail.
Lock me up. Throw away the key.
Anyway, round 4. Wanna Be Down remix. Don't take it personal.
Right.
There's no way in hell I'm voting against any of those songs. Okay? I was enough. Enough was enough. Those first 2 rounds were enough. That was a straight up tie for me. There's no way. That
too was a draw for me. I punked out, call me whatever you want. There's no deciding, there's no picking, no song. So I had to do what I had to do. It's a draw. Round 5.
Tour.
What's up, man?
When I had to concede to that draw because I was already growing tired at round 4 and Brandy dropped Baby, I rolled around in my living room. I rolled around on the floor like, no. Like, what are we doing?
N.O.
They're playing records I assume would be like in the second half of the battle.
Big records. They're playing big, important records.
I was throwing a tantrum.
I was like, yo, where can this go? The possibilities were endless at that point. I said, yo,
is somebody gonna run out of bullets? Like, I'm like, what the
Right. That's what I'm thinking. But I'm I know they catalog, so I know there's more, but I'm very surprised. At round 5, I'm very surprised that we come in with the fire that we come in with. And because Brandy is leading, I don't know if Monica has to counter because she knows Brandy's songs. So I don't know if she's shooting early because she got to counter strong. You know what I'm saying?
But if
they play big spades.
Exactly, Jay. Definitely big spades. But it felt like, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, it felt like, oh, cheers, brother. I see you. Okay, I see you. I couldn't even drink tonight. I was like, there's no way in hell. I'll get on this live and I'll be in here crying, talking about 11th grade. Like, nah, there's no way in hell I'm drinking tonight. She drops Baby, and I'm like, all right, this is too much. She has to win this round, though, right?
Right, yeah, because it's Baby.
Then Monica plays one of my top 5 favorite Monica records.
Come on, blood. What are we doing here?
This and That.
This is crazy. At this point, it's crazy. I said they're going crazy, and I don't know why they acting like this, but they going for it out the gate. They didn't come to BS. They didn't come to play with the people. They came to show you what they was fitting to do, and they was doing it.
It was a beautiful bloodbath.
Man, Monica like this and like that with Lil Malik.
Little
Hershey Loke. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like, I just called the grown man Hershey Loke. I'm mad at myself, but I digress. The record is just too crazy. Listen, I don't want to drag our feet on this. I gave it a draw. What you did?
I gave it to Baby.
You gave it to Baby. How were you able to vote against one of your favorite records?
Because
one of Monica's biggest records.
Because
out of that first album.
I know, but Baby was mammoth, man. That was a colossal R&B record. Like, that's one of those Brandy institution records, man. You go to the Brandy Museum, Baby,
it's right there.
Baby's there.
It's right there when you make the left. It's right there.
Baby's there.
Like this and like that, not that for Monica off that Miss Thing album, though.
It's more personal, yes, but I mean, but even all right, I love like this and like that again because of that era and that time. It's a personal thing for me. But if you put those 2 records together musically, I think Baby's is slightly better.
Baby is a bigger record. It might even be a better record, but instantly, they just taking me back. They taking me to moments. They taking me to places.
I'm in Guess Jeans and a JanSport book bag all day. Absolutely.
Man, straps on your JanSport?
Come on, son. You can have a bag without. You have a bag with little straps. Come on now.
Come on, what we doing here? Who raised y'all? Yo, at this point, I'm singing really loud, and Taylor looks over at me, and she was like, "Yo, these records don't make you feel like an old head, though." Disrespectful.
Tim.
I raised this kid. I put clothes on her back and food in her stomach.
She don't hear those melodies. Melodies don't age. She don't hear those melodies.
Crazy. I'm gonna tell you. Wait. I'm gonna tell you why.
Your pink lemonade specs are really wavy.
Beloved.
Really,
yeah,
really fucking wavy.
It's a special night. It's a special occasion. I had to do it for the people. I have a 12 next to like this and like that. Why do I have a 12 in parentheses?
Because she was 12 when she sung that record.
That's why she won. That's what gave her the edge to me. That's what gave her the edge to me. You know why? Because my son is 12 and he can't do that.
Son can't do that.
He don't do stuff that's good like that. He don't do that.
Damn.
That's why I had to make it a draw. I think Baby was winning until she said I was 12 years old when I recorded this. And I said, Monica, what the fuck is wrong with you?
You giving biography facts, like points and all of that?
Yo, fam, you gotta give a 12-year-old. If a 12, when little kids do shit that's marvelous, you give it up to the kids, yo.
Come on, now, she didn't write it.
She sang it.
What?
She sang it. She nailed it.
Okay, and Michael sang that too. Can it be I stayed away too long? And Michael sang that. He was a little kid. He didn't write that.
Extra points.
Sang the fuck out of it though, right?
Because you know what I was doing at 7? Eating my boogers. That's what I was doing. I stopped, but I was doing it then. Yeah, that's why I made it a draw. Because when Monica dropped that little anecdote, it changed. I said, God damn it, she's a monster. She's a monster.
Yeah.
And so I had to make it a tie round. She couldn't have won the round. Baby was winning the round, but when she told us she was 12, I made it a draw.
Gotcha.
Sue me. I'm rooting for everybody.
Right now, I got Monica with 3 rounds, a draw, and Brandy has 1 round. And I'm like, holy shit.
At this point, I got a draw. I got Monica. I got Monica with 1 round, Brandy with 1 round, and then everything else is a draw.
You got 3 draws.
Yep. Full moon is so gone. Want to be down and don't take it personal, and baby to like this and like that.
Yeah, you were stressed too.
I was so stressed, bro. I called my psychiatrist. I called my shrink. I said, yo, we gotta do it tomorrow. Yo. We gotta link tomorrow. I'm stressed out. I need to talk to somebody. All right. So now we're up to round 6, right?
Yes.
Yo, I'm not doing this. You start round 6. I can't do this right now.
Yo, the Joe. Yo, I forgot about that record too, bro.
You forgot about what?
I didn't think about the record. I forgot that Joe was on the record.
Oh.
I forgot Joe was on the record.
And I love you, baby. and I love you, baby.
That record is so good. The ad-libs are better than most people's R&B songs, man.
That's a perfect record, first and foremost. And there aren't many of them, but when you come across them, you have to acknowledge them. That is a perfect record. The intro, the beat, the sample, the arrangement, the vocal, everything about the record is top to bottom. It's a flawless record. It's a perfect. Even Brandy talking her. Yo, everything that's happening on that record, the arrangement of that record, was that Dark Child? The arrangement of that record is incredible. Everybody brought the A+++ game on Angel in Disguise. So for Brandy to set the round off with that, I said, oh, it's a doozy. This is a doozy right here. What is Monica gonna do?
Monica comes with one of her best written songs ever. The lyrics for Should Have Known are just, I mean, it's like gospel. It's like gospel almost, man.
It's that gospel, for sure.
Yeah, you got it?
I'm curious. No, I'm not going to play any music. Oh. I'm curious to how you scored the round.
I gave it to Monica.
You gave it to Monica? Wow. Yo, you're out of your fucking mind.
Nah, I'm not, man. That record is, again,
Angel in Disguise is a perfect record. It's perfect. There's not one wrong thing about the whole 3 minute and 42 second, whatever it is.
I don't think it's anything wrong with that record. And this is what I'm talking about. Like, it's not about, like, again, there's nothing wrong with that record. It's just that Should Have Known slaps a little bit. It's a little more poignant to me today. It hits a little bit, like grown man me, hits a little bit harder. Those lyrics are a little more impactful. The Still I Love You, it's a pretty ass song. It's, again, there's nothing wrong with it, but it doesn't hit me the way that You Should Have Known does today. That's what it is.
Man, Angel in Disguise she was. I guess that's why you fell for her. I was living through that shit, beloved.
See, there you go. I hear you, bro. I hear you.
But I'm talking all of this shit. I told you, I was pussy all verses. It's a draw for me.
Diamonds, man.
You ain't see my post. You ain't see my post on my story. I said, "Oh, y'all gonna be mad at me tonight."
Yeah, I saw that, and I was like, "Yep."
Mad at me tonight.
Yo, look, and Molly, I hear you, Molly.
I could not decide between those two records.
Jermaine, no disrespect, Jermaine. Molly, no disrespect. I am not mad at anybody picking Angel in Disguise. Trust me. I get it's a slight edge. These rounds were tough, so it's like how did it impact me? That's what I didn't want to do. I would have given several draws. I didn't want to do that.
Oh no, I got draws. All through that era. Through all of those albums. Oh, man. I got plenty draws.
Mad boxer briefs.
My point. Yeah. That's my point.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to Tommy.
Yeah.
Got the draws, dog.
All right. Go ahead. Round 7.
Another draw for Torae, because I'm a sucker. I'm soft all day.
Yo, you got mad polo boxes, bro.
Mad draws.
Yo,
Fam.
round 7, go.
This next round, I gotta go. I gotta go after this. I gotta log off after this.
Yo, it's stressful. This might have been, this was stressful.
Yo, fam.
Stressful.
So I'm missing you. I'll find a way to get to you. Oh my God, break my fucking phone, you kidding me? Bruh. Missing You off the Set It Off soundtrack? When Jada Pinkett was cutting her hair, riding off on the bus, and Cleo was dead, and Frankie was dead? First of all, it's Brandy, it's Gladys Knight, it's Tamia. Who else was on that? And Shaka, right? Yo, fam, that record, fam.
I don't got shit to say, man. I don't got shit to say.
Words, fam. You can't form the words. Yo, Missing You.
7th round. I don't need this stress on a Monday.
I don't.
I do
not. I didn't sign up for that. That's not what we agreed to.
We're supposed to be enjoying ourselves this evening.
It's supposed to be a celebration.
It's supposed to be a celebration of 2 queens.
Yo, fam, that shit took me to so many. First of all, it's an amazing record, right? But it's also a sentimental record because if you got a soul in your body, when you hear that record, it automatically takes you to people that you lost. It takes you to those times. It's one of those records that I played numerous times that I've cried, and I'm not afraid. I'm not ashamed to say I cried. It's a record that I've cried numerous times listening to, thinking about some of my people who are no longer here. And with this tumultuous year that we have and losing so many people, we lost John Thompson today. When you hear Missing You, you just in your feels, fam. Like in your feels. Mad people in the comments said they was crying. I'm not here to judge you.
Mad tears. It's bad teary emojis right now.
I'm not going to judge them. I understand.
What did Monica play, Tor?
Oh, God. Yo, now I will cross the ocean for you. I will go and bring you the moon. How the fuck you gonna bring us the moon, Monica? It's all the way up there.
Was it a full moon, though?
Your hero, your strength, everything you need. Let me be your hero. Yo, the background. Crazy. That round was disrespectful, and Timbaland and Swiss Beats should have stopped everything and said, yo, we're not doing this no more. Thank y'all for coming out. Good night and God bless. B, that round was severe, bro. That round was severe. I need to talk to the people. All right, A Block said it didn't top Missing You. And Missing You is I feel it. I'm not gonna be mad at anybody with anything they say in this round, because nobody can be wrong in this round. Missing You, crazy. For You I Will, crazy. I was not gonna go crazy trying to pick a winner.
Polo, boxer, draw.
Gotta be.
Draw.
Gotta be a draw, bro.
I don't want no problems.
It's too crazy.
I don't want no problems with the Lord. Whoever your Lord is, whoever your God is, I don't want no problems with them. There's no way I'm voting against either of those songs.
Yo, fam, For You I Will was so crazy, fam. Was so crazy.
And still,
I got such a.
Y'all was getting
you
goosebumps.
mad? I don't. Your connection is looking wild blurry, B.
My connection?
Yeah, I'm clear on your side.
You clear on my side? Am I?
Well, I need to know how you look to the people. How does B look to the people? I like the Monica record better. Missing You was it. Sidebar. I see some sidebars about basketball. I'm about to pull a game up on my computer. Monica won. Eve said Monica won too. Monica ain't scared to say it. Yeah, they saying you fuzzy, B. You might have to leave. You might have to leave and come back.
I'm still fuzzy.
You got blurry. You You're not pixelated anymore, but now you look a little cloudy. Yeah, they saying you pixely. Okay, yeah, there you go. Now you back. Now you back.
Stressed. Hey, look at that. Stressed.
Even your Wi-Fi is stressed, bro.
Stressed.
And I'm not mad at it. And I'm not mad at it. Your Wi-Fi is dead right.
I had the laptop going with the crib speakers. My neighbors are mad at me. I'm over here hitting high notes that I don't belong, trying to touch, man.
So a draw. That round is a draw for you.
Indubitably.
Indubitably. Let's proceed. Oh God. Yo, what is wrong with these women? What was wrong with these women tonight, B? How does Brandy come back with almost doesn't count, fam?
8th round.
Yo, not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, not 8. Yo, almost doesn't count in the 8th round is obnoxious, B. It's like, yo, my catalog is so crazy, I could do this right here early. They did not come to play or joke around. Yeah, Crystal, I'm giving out draws, Crystal. I don't know if you saw my post earlier. I said y'all might be mad at me. It's just, you know what it is? It's these defining moments. It's these era-defining moments. It's these life, it's these life moments that I had, and these records just take me back there. So I have this personal attachment to these records and feelings and people and shit like that. So it's just too difficult. It's just too difficult to score. So Brandy comes with almost doesn't count, which is just ridiculous. And Monica counts with Why I Love You So Much. Off that Mixtape album, with one of my favorite records of all time by anybody to ever make records.
Why?
What happened, B?
Why do we have to choose against these records? Almost
it's too crazy.
Count. Why do I love you so much? Like, that's not fair. I don't want to make that decision.
I didn't want to make it either.
I don't want to make that decision.
Guess what? I didn't. Yo, shout out to the A&R room in here. I need the A&R room to let me know every round. I need to know how you scored every round. I'm curious. Absolutely. I'm curious to see what the A&R room has to say. What do y'all think about that round?
Well, my comments froze again. I'm popping back in.
You leaving again, B?
Yep. Because you made me go out. When you said I was fuzzy, I dipped out, and then when I came back in, everything froze. So it's an emotional night. I'll be right back.
All right, BRB. B says he'll BRB.
Sing to the people. You got the
I will not. You got the leave so you can join us back, man.
You got the Isaac Hayes thing. Go sing to him, man.
Yo, are you gonna go fix your phone or what? Get out of here. E says Monica. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it, man. I love Monica, love Brandy, love both of those records. That had to be a draw, man. But Why I Love You So Much, but almost doesn't count. Like, yo, it's too hard. It's pause. It's just crazy. That was a crazy round, man. That was a crazy round. B is coming back. We're gonna get this shit right, man. We're gonna get. You know what? I'm gonna tell B. We're gonna have to do it like they do verses. We're gonna have to do the recaps in the same room, the same way they do verses now. Yo, they said you look like 16-bit The Legend of Zelda.
Yo, A Block was like, I look great underwater.
That's a good one. That was a good one, A. That was a good one.
A Block also said Monica didn't have 20 joints. So let's focus on that.
Right. Let's get back to the conversation at hand.
You know what's funnier than jokes? Reality. The truth.
Realness. The facts. So that round was a draw for you too?
You said Tecmo Bowl. Oh, you spelled it wrong though. Tecmo Bowl is not. You don't spell Tecmo Bowl, but anyway.
We're deducting points. We're deducting points for poor spelling. So that round was a draw for you, B?
Stressed.
Did you pick a winner?
Polo, boxer, draw.
Polo draw. Heard you. All right. Well, let's move on to the next round. Let's make it easier.
Broken Hearted.
Yo, fam, what?
Come on.
First of all, that
Come
song.
on.
What is that instrument? What is that? What makes that sound at the beginning of Broken Hearted?
Like a Chinese wind flute. I don't know.
Yeah. Yo, that's a crazy record, yo.
Yo, I can't even talk about the personal reference to that song. That might be, if I was forced with a gun to my head to pick my favorite Brandy song, that might be it. That might be it. Broken Hearted does special things to me.
Yo, her and Wanye, get them out of the booth together.
Forget about it. Yeah, when you make a song like that, you're not supposed to break up. When you make a song like that together, that's a child. You're stuck together forever.
you make a song like that, you make a baby.
Make a baby. You gotta make a baby after that song.
I know. I was. Never mind. I digress. So
Tiny wind flute.
That record is crazy.
Yo,
Monica,
that song. Are you talking about gorgeous?
That's beautiful.
Yo,
that is beautiful. That's immaculate conception.
A perfect R&B song.
I'm
That is
so
a perfect R&B song.
broken hearted. Come on, B. Don't get me to.
Hey, I see you.
I'm not trying to break my phone. It's a new phone.
Don't break your phone. Don't break your phone. But again, Monica did not come to lose. She counters lovely.
Yo, fam, her counter combo.
Her
that
counter
left
game is so.
Yo, that left, and then the hook. Oh my God. She come back with the counter, baby. She come back with that counter punch.
Love all over me. Those lyrics. Talk.
This is what the ladies do when the ladies be on the talk show. When the ladies be on the talk show and they ask them about their past and they ask them about that relationship and they start doing this shit.
You know what it reminds me of? You know what it reminds me of? Because like this it's next level love, right? Like don't love me. You know what I mean? Don't love on me.
Right.
Love all over me.
Everywhere.
Pour that love on me.
Yo, who wrote that record?
I don't know who wrote that record. Who wrote that? I don't know. Can somebody who's not on the line?
I don't know why I have 172 text messages since we started.
I'm not even checking mine.
Since we started though, I have 172 text messages since we started.
I can't even look, man. I can't even look.
Hold on, I want to get to the bottom of this because whoever wrote "Love
all over me," that's like when Shaka Khan said she was like, I know you, I live you. Like Shaka Khan, she didn't just say I love you. She said I live you.
That's different. That's a different level.
Who's capable of that?
That's a different Shaka Khan.
Can you live
Shaka
me?
Khan. Shaka Khan. That's who.
Can you live me?
You know who's responsible for those words?
Who wrote that song, bro?
Brian Michael Cox.
Of course.
Of course it's B. Cox. Of course it is.
Motherfucking Cox. And that makes perfect sense when you hear it. Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Of course it was B. Cox. And JD and Crystal Johnson. Those are the lyricists and composers of that record.
Who wrote Broken Hearted? Jay, who wrote Broken Hearted, Jay?
B. Cox is an underrated legend, bro.
B. Cox is a savage and one of my favorite late night Instagram live DJs.
He go for it. With that same red and black lumberjack. He go for it. Shout out to B. Cox. I love that guy. Broken Hearted. Kipper Jones, of course.
All right, gotcha.
And Keith Crouch. Yeah, Brandy did say that actually, man. Shout out to Kipper and Keith.
Yes,
yeah, man. Just
right,
some amazing pens, and amazing vocalists make for incredible music.
Right.
Who gets the round?
Broken Hearted got the round for me.
Broken Hearted got the round. It did. It was tough too. But Broken Hearted got the round for me as well.
Okay.
So after 9, because here's when they did the switch, which was premature.
Yeah.
I think Ray J was probably counting rounds, so that's to be expected.
Uh-huh.
All right, so at round 9, they do the switcheroo. But who do you have after 9 rounds? What's your score?
I had 1, 2, 3, 4 for Monica.
4 for Monica.
1.
So that means you had 5 for Brandy. Oh no,
no,
you had some draws. You had some draws. Pause.
Man, pause with draws, boy. Get the draws, boy. Ain't no pause.
But if I'm talking to you,
ain't no pause if you get the draw. No.
If I'm talking to you, so it gets a little awkward.
Let me be serious. I had 1, 2, 3, 4 for Monica, and I had 2 for Brandy, and the rest were draws.
Okay. So at this point, Monica's winning.
Oh yeah, I told you that.
First half, Monica's winning.
Oh yeah.
I wasn't as bold as you. I got 1 win for Monica, 2 wins for Brandy, and everything else is draws.
How much for Monica?
Throughout the first 9.
How much for Monica?
1.
Yeah, 1 for Monica.
She won everything to me versus What About Us. Everything else was a draw, except for the last round.
You gave her the first round
to Broken Hearted. Fam, I told you, it was a tough night, man. It was a tough night.
I feel you.
It was draws. I'm not saying she lost. I'm saying these are all draws. What About Us versus Everything to Me? I think Monica wins that. He Is versus A Dozen Roses, I gave to Brandy. Everything else was a draw. Full Moon So Gone, Wanna Be Down, Don't Take It Personal, Baby, Like This and Like That, Angel in the Sky, Should Have Known Better, Missing You, For You I Will, Almost Doesn't Count, Why I Love You So Much. And then I got Brandy winning Broken Hearted over Love Over Me. I'm not bugging. These are draws. It was a tough fucking night. Mad. It's a tough night, man.
I'm not mad.
Jordan had tough nights.
I'm not mad. Yeah, it was rough.
It was, Brandy's up by 1 point to me at this time.
Okay. Yeah.
The tables will turn, however.
Tables will turn. That second half was definitely a tale of 2 halves. Absolutely.
Yo, fam. Listen, it's a game of runs, baby. It's a game of runs. Right, who can go on the run?
How much time we got?
So, we got the deluxe package now, beloved. You know what I mean?
We still lit. We still
yeah, so we're exactly at 60 minutes and 25 seconds, and we still going.
Wow, we still lit. Okay, all right. We still got the D Nice juice.
Yeah, we still got the D Nice connection. Yeah, I mean the package for this month. I don't know what it costs. You know what I mean? But we here.
I heard I'm underwater again. Am I underwater?
No, you look incredible.
Okay.
You look amazing to me.
Cool.
The skin looks great, by the way. I see you drinking alkaline water. I know you out there in the park getting fresh air. You look amazing.
Skin good. Got my workout in today. Got my sweat. Exfoliated. It's R&B night. You gotta get ready.
Come on, you gotta get ready. You gotta get ready. I was going to shave, but I said, nah, I'm gonna leave it natural. You know what I mean?
Nah, bro, you gotta.
I was going to clean it up. I said, nah, I'm gonna leave it natural. You know what I mean? I'm gonna give him that.
I was gonna do the same thing. I was like, nah.
I'm gonna give him all of me.
Nah. You gonna get this Grover Washington? You know?
Yeah, I'm gonna get not Grover Washington Jr. Not the son. Oh shit! All right, let's get into the second half. That starts at round 10 because somebody can't count, and all them people in that room, nobody can count to 10. It's all good though. Monica now. So Monica, in the midst of all of that, Monica plays her new record with Lil Baby. What is it called? Contagious, Shattered. I'm not trying to be funny or disrespectful.
No, I don't remember.
What's the name of the Trenches?
I needed a breather.
Trenches.
When they took that one, I was like, thank God.
I walked out on my deck, bro.
Bruh.
I turned my computer volume all the way up so that I could hear it. I walked out on my deck. I needed a minute. I needed a minute to myself.
Yeah.
I needed to reconnect with me.
Yeah. I hear you.
The Trenches record though is dope. Monica and Lil Baby. I like that. That shit was dope.
It was cool. I fucked with it.
Yeah, that shit was dope. I'm gonna listen to it again. I listened to it in the midst of that, but it sounded good. And I'll say this, random as fuck. Lil Baby's probably one of my favorite new generation artists.
Really?
He's one of them. Lil Baby be rapping. He say some shit, and his ability to find this missing pocket, this undiscovered pocket in these trap beats, he does it like none other. He find this little pocket and he ride that motherfucker. Shout out to Lil Baby. I enjoy listening to this music.
Baby's not a trapper, he's a rapper. Baby,
Yo, fan.
Baby making classics. Baby's in the club getting active.
Yeah. Baby probably still selling reefer. He shouldn't still be selling reefer at this point. It's the number one album in the country, for Christ's sake. Nah, baby be going though, man. Shout out to Lil Baby. All right, so let's get into the second half. Now Monica's leading off. I was confused at first, but I caught the rhythm. What did Monica start the round with?
I thought it was the C Murder remix.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Okay. If we both wrong, then we both wrong, but that means that's their fault. So yeah, Anything to Find You, her joint with Ross, and then she went into the C Murder, remix of it, with the F the Mother Niggas part, with the beat on there. Definitely shout out to C Murder.
Right.
They're gonna shout free C Murder till it's backwards. And then Brandy counters with a Megatron bomb.
Sitting on top of the fucking world with Murder Mix.
No, that was definitely just M.A.$E at that point. That was M.A.$E. Murder was gone. Murder was gone at that point.
That was Betha?
Definitely Betha. Yo, Mace had the white pennies on. I mean, the white Pippins in that video. When the Pippins first came with the AIR on the side, he had the all white, like he had the all white, like he godly with the white Pippins. I said, yo, what is he doing? I'm gonna say this though, B. I was surprised that Brandy played the Mace verse and recited the Mace verse because of their checkered past.
You want to inform the people on that history tour?
The people need to do their Googles, like Fredro said on the Breakfast Club. No, Brandy and Mace spent some time together.
Entanglement.
And Mace alluded to them spending intimate time together.
Entanglement. Hashtag
yeah,
entanglement.
Yeah, the original. So yeah, I was surprised that Brandy played, because she didn't even play her second verse. She did her first verse and went right to the Mace bar. So that was intentional. And but Sitting on Top of the World is just an amazing, incredible record. It was a huge single. It was one of the dopest records.
Where else do you go when you're sitting on top of the world? Where else do you go?
You just up there.
Yeah, there's nowhere else to go.
You just right there.
Everything else is below. So
you just up there. Everybody's looking up. You're looking down at everybody. So who gets the round?
I give that round to Brandy.
I concur.
Yeah.
Let's go on. So now we are getting to the 11th round. Monica came with Still Standing.
With
big
Luda.
record for Monica.
Because of.
Right, with Cuzzo. The time, what people were saying about Monica at the time, the lyrics of the record, the impact of the record, what her career was at the time. It was a lot. It was an amazing record to come with. It addressed a lot, and it was a dope-ass song. So shout out to Monica and Luda on that Still Standing joint. Very, very powerful record. Brandy did something that I didn't think she would do. She played a new record off the B7 album.
Borderline.
One of my favorite records from that album, though.
Borderline.
One of my favorite records from that album. Borderline is a bop. So Monica comes with a classic. Brandy comes with a new record. I'm not sure if we've ever seen this in verses before.
Ooh. Okay, hold up. I don't consider that a Monica classic.
Not classic, like one of her biggest records. I meant part of the time. An older record.
Yes. Okay.
An older record, not a classic. Yeah. An older record from her catalog.
Yes. Yeah, I gave that to Brandy as well.
I gave it to Brandy as well.
Just a better record.
It's very rare though because the Brandy's album is 2 weeks old.
Yeah. It's
really rare in verses that we've seen thus far that an artist comes with a new record that is not super familiar to the general public, but still a strong enough record to win the round. So I feel like that was unprecedented.
Exactly, definitely.
But that Borderline, if you don't got the B7 album,
that record was
check it out. Check it out. I bought the merch bundle. I got the t-shirt too. All right, let's proceed.
13.
Monica comes with Commitment to start the next round.
Yo, who wrote Commitment?
Let's look it up. Talk to the people while I do the research, because we don't have a research department.
This is what I'm talking again. This is where we get into like our old head shit, right? Because if you listen to those lyrics, right, and what she's redefining not only what what R&B should be, or or even her position as a woman, but like telling you like, nah, like I'm on another level with love. Monica has been through so much, right? Relationship wise, career wise, personal. She will ride or die for like for the thug. She will ride and die for whoever, right? She will go to the house and slap up a chick if she has to. She's been through it all. The love, she says she's still interested in love. So like her perspective on love right now, you have to appreciate and kind of like and just vibe with, really, like see what she's talking about. See if you ever been to that mountaintop of that love. If you understand where she is, if that's something that's aspirational for you. And yeah, I just felt like the lyrics on that song, man, was just so fucking profound.
Nah, that's grown up. That's
I
grown
can
up.
read those lyrics and appreciate it. You know what I mean? Like,
that's grown up talk.
I know everybody.
I want good sex and commitment. Who don't want that? Some people don't want that. I ain't gonna hold you. Some people don't want that.
Some people don't want that.
I want that. The songwriters on this record, Denicia Andrews and Brittany Coney. I am not familiar with either of those women, but they got a dope ass record with Monica for sure.
Record fire.
Monica is also listed as a writer on that, man. So shout out to them. And Nova Wave is the producer. And yeah, man, shout out to Monica. I really like that record. I enjoyed Commitment when it dropped, and I sound good tonight. Brandy counters with one of her newer records, one of her recent records, Love Again with Daniel Caesar. Now, Daniel Caesar on fire. Brandy had put out a record in a minute, so for her to come back with Daniel was crazy. They sound great together.
Good record.
And Love Again was a solid record. It was a solid record for the both of them.
Good record. Yeah.
Who gets the round, B?
I gave the round to Monica.
Interesting. Okay, I'm not mad at that.
It was just, again, lyrically just too potent. And again, I love Daniel's voice. He sounds great with our Brandy. It's a good record. Again, Commitment just hit me a little, just a little hard. As a grown man, knowing her past and her story, I appreciate it a little more. That's all. Slight edge.
Absolutely, it was rare. It's one of those records where you know enough of the story, you know enough of the personal that you understand the record. It resonated. It just hit a little different.
Yeah.
Love Again, I'm gonna tell you why I gave Love Again the round. First of all, Brandy and Daniel Caesar sound amazing together.
They do.
Brandy hadn't put a record out in a long time. It was gonna be a task for her to be well received in this new era. People don't know her. She's going to work with one of the new hotter guys. That could be a catastrophe. Right. And so I just felt like the record exceeded a lot of people's expectations. It's a dope record. And then when you press play, man, the shit just sound good. And when the record sound good, the record sound good. So I gave that round to Brandy with Love Again and Daniel Caesar. So for those who are not keeping track, I have Brandy winning from the switch, sitting on top of the round, Borderline, and Love Again. So all three rounds since the switch, Brandy's gotten the win for me.
Woo. And I got 2 Brandy, 1 Monica.
For sure. Then Monica went her trick bag. Hold on now, wait a minute. What we doing here, ladies and gentlemen? Monica went and got a little spicy on him. She took it back to the Usher My Way album and gave us a classic. They gave us
classic.
It was already a classic before they did it.
Right.
Then they remade it and made it another classic. Yeah, man. Yeah, that slow jam, Usher and Monica, different vibes, bro. Different kind of vibe. They just sang. I think Monica even said it, man. Their voices blended into one. Like,
really
that shit just sound good. And I'll say this. When you do a classic record and you do it over, it's really hard to improve on the original or even be as respected as the original. And I think Monica and Usher were able to do that when they did Slow Jam Over. Yeah. Like, and I love the original, but I wasn't mad at their remake. And 96% of the time, I'm mad at the remake.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, so they definitely went in.
Yeah.
Why Usher don't want to do a record with Monica in 2020? What's that about?
That sounds like a personal thing.
Well, she made it a public thing because she said it on VERZUZ.
Yeah.
So now we all know.
Now I definitely feel like it's a personal thing.
Yeah, Brandy was like, well, let me play a song so you don't say anything else.
Right, exactly.
Clearly you in your bag right now.
Exactly, right? Yeah, Monica will not bite her tongue.
Brandy counters with Put It Down, which was another recent record. It came out some years ago, her and Chris Brown.
Came out a while ago.
Cool joint.
Came out a while ago.
Within the last 5 years, no?
Maybe like 6 years? I don't know.
Okay. It could be a little older. Cool joint. Cool joint. Never one of my favorites.
Not one of my favorite Brandy records.
Yeah, never one of my favorites. It was alright. It did something. It made some noise. You know, Chris Brown was Chris Brown at that time.
Yeah.
So I gave that round to Usher and Monica.
Same.
Okay, word up. Let's proceed. Where we at? Oh shit. Monica came with that first night. Next round. Yo, can I just share a little bit?
Go ahead, please.
Fuck at that record when it came out.
Why?
You undoing everything that I'm trying to do here.
Why?
You undoing it.
Talk to.
You telling the women not to have sex on the first day. Why are you saying that? Why would you make a single? Why would you shoot a video? Why would you shoot a video to say that?
But you know she was talking. You know she was talking to your future daughter.
I was doing daughter practice at that time. My daughter's not gonna listen to that song. She don't want to hear that shit now. She listen to BTS and all those motherfuckers. Fam, I was so any record, and I know this is the heathen in me, and I've since grown and matured. Any record at that time that we lost B. Any record at that time that spoke to women not doing that, you know, not engaging. You know, what's up with B? He came in and then he did. Now my daughter's not listening to Monica. My daughter's 18. She got her own bunch of people to listen to. She's not an old soul like that. But yeah, any record at that time, and I don't, you know, I would have to do the math to say exactly how old I was at that time. But I was definitely
fires it right now, man.
Nah, you said Hot Boy Summer.
I'm like, why does everybody want to talk to me about? Yo, shut up, Jerry.
Trap phone like me. What are you doing? We got a business to run here.
Jesus Christ.
You gotta get a trap phone. Yo, you gotta get a trap phone for the lives.
Yo, all night I got my palm on my forehead like, yeah, hard to earn. Yep. Hard to earn.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah,
Stop
man.
Trying to troll me, A Block, because you was wrong about Monica. Stop trying to troll me. Go do your R&B research before you start talking about.
We talk to this man right here.
Shit, man. Man, they were mad on Friday with Nas. Woo! Man, that was fun. That was fun.
You had people sending me receipts. No, B was wrong, because look at this article right here.
Oh, by the way, hold up, because you know I'm a man about mine.
There we go. I like it. Hold on, everybody be quiet.
Hold up.
It's a moment.
Remember when I was like, I kept checking Nas's interviews after the whole So remember I kept checking Nas's interviews and he kept backspinning, right? So it's hard, right? Does acknowledge and sends me an article like the next morning from 2018 where Nas denies ever hitting Khalees.
Vehemently. Say it.
I mean, it doesn't change how I feel about it. I mean, he's a rapper.
It wasn't even about, because none of us were in the room. So it's not about if he did, if he didn't. Yeah. The conversation and the point that you were making was that he's never publicly just said, no, I didn't do that. And so shout out to Shayna.
And what was that? What was that media site that you got that from?
Shayna, Devon actually found it. Shayna's husband, he sent it, he showed it to her and she sent it to me. I forget what the site was, but yeah, you know, and again, none of us in the room, so I can't say whether it happened, if it did happen. And I think our back and forth was really just about whether he publicly said anything about it or not. You know, we had a lot of back and forth about that.
Yeah.
You should actually check that episode out. It's available right now on IGTV. It's the first episode of Hard to Earn album reviews.
And that song
is King's Disease.
And that song is still trash.
Still hot.
Still trash.
Still hard.
That song is still trash.
Still dope.
Please. And you know what? Yo, I had some people who on the line pick me up on the side, was like, yeah, we could get. I was like, yo, y'all wasn't talking that shit on.
And I had some people that I've seen talk about that record all over social media, like they love it. So it's a dope record. It's a dope record.
Yeah. I mean, I heard I was overthinking. That was a consensus. I mean, if you want to call me big brain, I'll take those insults. If that's the word.
If that's what you insulted me with,
cool, I'm overthinking it. Cool,
I've been called worse.
I hold certain artists to a higher standard.
Can we get back to the topic at hand? We're talking about Monica and Brandy. We're talking about this mollywop that went down in the second half. All right.
The run.
Super run.
The run.
So Monica starts. I don't know what round this is. Don't get me to counting. She starts the next round with First Night. I already told you. The young heathen in me didn't like that record because she was persuading women to not have sex on the first night when I was trying to persuade women to indeed engage in sexual relations with me on that very first night. So fuck that record.
Wait, what year did that song come out?
Fam, we're not gonna do the math because you're gonna try to jam me up. We're not doing that.
No, because I was trying to see where I was.
No, it's gonna jam me up. Shut up.
I was trying to see where I was.
You're gonna jam. We the same age, my guy.
That's why I was trying to.
Why you want to jam me up? Because you want to know what you was doing.
The statute's up, brother.
No, it's not.
You got a big house in the family. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
right?
now that she upstairs.
That stuff happened already. It don't
matter. Tomorrow's a new argument.
When you say first night, that's like grown man stuff. When you're like actually dating, so it's like I might have been at the age. If I'm in high school, I'm not sleep with anybody on the first night. It's like after school. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not going on a date when I'm 16.
The night doesn't have to be the PM hour, smart guy. The night is the first day I meet you. I'm trying to fuck.
Am I overthinking this again?
First night, I met you at the bus stop. Who at your house right now? I'm trying to fuck. But that was a long time ago. Anyway, can we get back to the shit? Fuck it. I'm not even talking to you. Yeah. Brandy comes with Who Is She to You and wipes the floor in that round, in my opinion.
You saying she what?
She wipes the floor. She cleans shit up.
Yes.
Cleans it up. Who Is She to You? Super Monster Bop.
Woo, that song is crazy.
Super Monster Bop.
That song is so crazy.
6:02, Crystal. That's the nighttime. What's up?
6:02 p.m.
Fam. First of all, if your mother had to work extra late, she had to work late that night. If she's supposed to get off at 5, 6:02, we pushing it. Because she's going to be through the door in 40 minutes.
Dusk sex. Sex at dusk.
I'm having sex all the time. I'm not even going to do that right now. Because I'm not doing that. Yeah, we're not doing that.
Yo.
Yo, why you got me acting like this on the
Who Is She to You?
Tuesday night.
Who Is She to You is murder.
Yo, that's
a
murder.
Phenomenal song.
That's Murder, Death, Kill. That's an MDK.
That is a phenomenal song.
That's an MDK. That's Murder, Death, Kill. Did you guys see Lala's emoji when that song played? Now, what's the emoji? Put it in our comments. Because I watch on Apple TV because I'm bougie. Yo, Eve, why we gotta be trash? It's crazy.
Eve, come on now.
Come on now. We all gotta pass.
Come on now, Brooklyn Tech. Don't do that. Man, everybody was sneaking around before their parents came home. Please stop.
I was doing so many disrespectful things in John Dewey in various spaces in and around John Dewey High School. Right. Ridiculous.
There was not a lot of dating for me in the 90s.
So right? Who raised me? Is my mom still in here? My mom's not here. Yo, I think about some of the shit I did. I was so trifling.
You was in the Jets?
Why was I like that? Yeah.
You was in the Jets?
I was in the Jets till I bought this big ass house. No, I was in the Jets for a really long time, actually.
Okay.
For a really long time.
Gotcha.
Oh, Lala's emoji was the surprise eyes.
Yo, Moesha Angelou though.
Yo, who wrote
Moesha
that?
Angelou.
That's mad funny.
That is hilarious.
D funny. That's gold star for you. Whoever came with that. That's
That was hilarious. That was hilarious.
Super funny. B, come on, we gotta get through this. We are hour 20 in.
All right, let's go.
All right. Monica comes back next round with one of my favorite Monica songs of all time, Fight Me. Knock Knock.
All time.
Oh my God. That record is a super bop. Super D duper bop. I said that's gonna be a hard round.
It's my favorite Monica song of all time.
Yeah, it's that one. That's the one she played.
Time.
That's the one that was playing. Fucking record is Knock Knock. Shout out to Missy. Shout out to Monica rapping. Shout out to the video. Shout out to whoever pissed them off to make that record. It's not my favorite Monica record. I think my favorite Monica records are probably on Miss Thing. But Knock Knock is one of my favorite. Well, I'll say this. After the Storm is probably my second favorite Monica album after Miss Thing. But Knock Knock, just a crazy, crazy record. I think Kanye did that beat, if I'm not mistaken.
Before You Walk Out?
No. Knock Knock. We up to Knock Knock.
Oh, I'm tripping. I skipped around. That's my bad.
You scared? Yeah. We up to Knock Knock.
That's what. Okay, no.
So you take it all back?
No, I'm talking about before You Walk Out. That's what I mean. Yeah.
Crazy record.
Knock
all
Knock.
Right, so Knock Knock and Brandy.
Whole bop.
Super duper bop. And Brandy counters with Best Friend.
Forget about Brandy Museum.
Absolutely. Institution.
Brandy Museum.
Super institution. Guess what I did? Guess what I did?
Tied it.
Ask me what I did.
Tied it.
Monica.
No, for Knock Knock.
Yo, Knock Knock is great, yo.
You are out of your fucking mind, yo. You're bugging.
Knock Knock is a great record. I'm gonna tell you why Brandy didn't win that round for me. Listen. Can I talk my shit?
My best friend?
Can I talk my shit? I don't want to hear that buddy, my family, you my best friend, you my sister, you my brother. Man, fuck all that shit.
The people are with me, bro. People are with me.
You
wowed out on that one.
I could fight.
You gonna fight the women? You can't fight the women.
I could argue.
I don't care how salmon your shirt is or how pink your shirt is.
It's a corny. CO is from Coney Island. That's all I need. We don't gotta talk about it no more. Somebody from Coney Island.
Thank you. Knock Knock is a whole bop. But Best Friend is Brandy Museum shit.
Best Friend is a fucking corny ass, the label friendly, keep that same cute girl image. I hate image records.
Best Friend.
I hate image shit.
Wow.
I'm being biased. I'm being honest. Best Friend is a dope song, the way it's arranged, the way it's sung, all of that. I hate the content. It's corny. I never like corny gimmicky shit.
I thought it was thematic. I never thought it was corny, but okay, cool, man.
She was 16. You right. She was young, and that's the type of record she should have been making.
Dude, that shit is pop.
And I was probably around that same age or younger, whatever the case may be, but I just didn't like. I thought it was corny. Maybe because I didn't have a relationship with my siblings. I don't know, man.
It's crazy. You bugging, bro.
I'm bugging.
You bugging, bro.
Ebony, I know you like it. You love your brother.
You wild on that. You wild on that one. You wild out on that one. Wow.
Best Friend always it rang corny to me. It just rang corny. It rang very image conscious, safe record.
You want it to be, what you want? Bitches ain't shit? Like, it's Brandy. Like, she's a 16-year-old R&B singer. What do you want from her?
You're right. Listen, I'm not going to say, you know what I do. I come in here, I wear my heart on my sleeve. I tell you how I feel about records, what they mean to me. And I'll tell you if I'm wrong. Like, is Best Friend supposed to energy not matching his shirt? Get out.
I just read
Get out. That's
no, it's stupid.
Funny.
No, it's the fool. You always think your energy's not matching your shirt.
You talking about my shirt again, I'm taking it off.
Yo, no, I thought he was supposed to be looking through rose-colored glasses. Like, what's going on right now? What's happening? What's happening?
Nah, listen. You know what I do, B? I'll tell you if a song was supposed to win. If anybody says that Best Friend wins that round, I'm not going to argue with you and say you're wrong. Yeah, it's the bigger record. It might be the better record. I know it's in the Brandy institution and all of that shit. I'm telling you how Torae feels. I always thought that record rang corny and bubble gum, and I don't like bubble gum shit. And it just happened to go against one of my favorite Monica records, Knock Knock. And so I gave Knock Knock the round. What's up?
He got a pink shirt on talking about he don't like bubblegum shit.
First of all, it's salmon. Get your colors right.
Is that salmon? That's salmon?
Yeah, man. Hold on, man.
It's not
Stop playing with me, Lord.
That's not coral?
Stop playing with me, Lord. Hold on for I flex. All right, listen. Let's proceed. Now you can get into your favorite
my
Monica
favorite Monica song of all fucking time. Of all fucking time.
Nigga said, "Tour back music, sway."
Yo, this song, tour back music.
Yo, I hate everybody in our comments.
I love that tour back music.
Sway.
Yo, I never meant to cause you no pain.
I didn't. I never did.
That wasn't my intention.
I never did. You know what I want? I just wanted to go back to being the same. I only want to make things right.
That's it. Before
you.
How deep is that? Yo, she was too young to be rhyming with that kind of maturity, man.
She was definitely singing. She was definitely singing.
I accept that you're leaving my life, but I want us to be okay. I want your story to be proper before you exit my life.
That's all I want.
I want may peace be upon you. That's what that was.
Is that too much to ask? We've shared too many good times.
Listen, man.
That record crazy.
But then this is why I hate this whole fucking verses.
This whole day was disgraceful. It was despicable.
Because guess what?
Yo, Eve said growth. That's growth. That is the definition of that record. It's growth.
Thank you. That is growth. That is growth.
It's growth.
It's growth. You go from sex at dusk to be accepting somebody walking out of your life. That's super growth.
I was still at sex at dusk at that point, but that's not when you talk about it. Let's talk about the counter though. Let's talk about the counter.
This is why I hate this verses. Because there's no way that my favorite Monica song of all time should lose a round.
Let's talk about it.
Brandy follows up with sitting up in my room.
Man.
Oh. Yo, you know the Gucci Man meme, Screst?
Screst. John Wall.
Screst.
It's in plain clothes on the bench. Screst. So what happens? What happens, Bonsu?
Draw in order.
Draw in order. That's what it got to be.
There's no way in hell.
There's no way.
By that point, we're in the 17th round. I've had enough.
Listen,
I've had enough.
Hov said it best, man.
I've had enough abuse.
10 paces and spin. You know what I mean? It had to be a draw, man. Yo, Brandy and Babyface is illegal.
Nah, bro.
It's illegal. A&R Room says no.
Who they got?
They gotta have sitting up in my room.
Who they got? Hold up.
Let's see. Now, Babyface is the GOAT. Of course he is. No damn draw. So A&R Room, who you got it? Who you giving it to?
They giving it to Brandy. Everybody's saying, first of all, everybody's saying Babyface is not Brandy. That's mad funny. They're giving it to Brandy because of Babyface. That's what's happening.
Babyface, they saying Babyface won the round.
Yeah.
Nah, before you walk out my life, is just
what?
Come
you
on,
don't go against that record. Like the performance, forget the lyrics.
Jermaine said it's not even close.
Oh, but no. You don't understand. Jermaine is the biggest Brandy fan I know. He's the biggest male Brandy fan I know. So like that,
he got ears.
Yo, he's not allowed in the jury. He
your name, and I spoke to him, so I know his ears work. So he got ears. If he got ears, then he's heard what happened on Before You Walk Out My Life. Not close.
Nobody's playing Brandy. That record is a monster. That's why I made it a draw.
A&R Room says they give it to Monica.
It's a oh really? To Monica? I'm not mad at that either. I just couldn't go against Sitting in My Room. I couldn't go against that record.
You can't go against either record, bro. They both just
no. I love Before You Walk Out My Life more than Sitting Up in My Room. Like that's my personal favorite. I'm just saying I respect the fuck out of Sitting in My Room. Like there's no way I can go against that record. Like that's
yo, how they got the Steve Madden emoji?
What?
You don't see the shoes in the comments?
The shoes? Hold up.
You don't see the sandals?
Yo, they got the Monica emoji.
Yo, they got the Before You Walk Out My Life threes.
Danny won tonight. Yes.
Mad funny.
Yeah, man.
That's mad funny.
That
round is a draw. That round is a draw for Bonsu. That round is a draw for Torae. You guys can fight in the comments. That's fine.
Yeah, y'all are dumb for that. You're dumb. You're crazy.
Yo, finding the shoes is outlandish.
Stupid.
Yo, they all got the shoes. I hate everybody that's in this room right now.
Y'all still having sex at dusk, man. Y'all children right now.
Why not?
I prefer daytime actually, but it's whatever.
Man, what time is it right now? That's my favorite time. Whatever time it is right now.
Whatever time it is now. What's your favorite time to have sex? Now.
Whatever time. What time is it? What's your favorite time to have sex?
Now.
What time is it right now?
Now o'clock.
Now o'clock. Skin o'clock. All right. We only got a few more rounds to go, B. So Monica threw me on this next round.
Yeah.
Because Monica still got some records that she hasn't played, and she has some records that didn't play throughout the whole entire verses. And every time the beat dropped, although it was a single, I don't know how big it was in Georgia. I know them Franchise Boys was on it. Obviously, they was hot at that time in my white tee and all of that. Oh, I think she liked me and all of that. But every time the beat dropped, I didn't feel it was one of her stronger records. And I definitely think that I didn't think it was a battle or a versus record because that's an easy round. That's an easy win against that record.
Yeah. Yeah.
Talk to me, man. Brandy Counters would talk about our love.
Smack it. That's a mop. Easy.
Fuck out of here.
That's a backhand. Easy win. Mind you, Tor, I got this is Brandy on a run right now. Besides the draw.
Brandy's on a stupid run.
Besides the draw, Brandy's on a run right now.
Yeah, Brandy's on a stupid run.
Okay. 19.
Eve says it was a super ATL and on trend record. Absolutely.
It was.
And I'm glad you used on trend.
Trend.
Because
trends don't last.
I don't like when artists that don't need to do trendy shit do trendy shit. And I'm an artist, so I get it. I understand this is the sound of snaps. This is what's going on in the street. And she ATL. She ATL for real. So I totally understand why she didn't want to make that record. It just was like beneath her, in my opinion. I thought she could have did a true to ATL record without doing something that would not age well. And it was just trendy. And we seen trends come and go before. I just felt like Monica at that point was like ATL royalty, and she didn't have to sing down. You know what I'm saying? Like she didn't have to take a step down to do what was hot. You take them up. You know what I'm saying? Right. And make them do what you do and make it hot. That was always my take on the record. And I understand why the record was done, and I understand why the record performed well. And obviously, again, ATL is the sound, it's a big record, but it just never was one of my favorites. And I just, I think Monica's better than that. That's all I say. Also, it doesn't matter what she was doing. That shit wasn't going to talk about our love.
Yeah, but wasn't that around the same time as So Gone? Like, I don't feel like she didn't even need that record, really.
Right.
Right? Wasn't that same time?
Right. Yeah, man. Talk about our love. Another one of my favorite Brandy records, Brandy and Kanye West. Kanye was on a stupid run at that point. His run was so crazy, I don't think that Brandy record was as big as it should have been, because not because he was out of control, but he was so on fire. I thought that record was going to be bigger.
I mean,
What'd you think? What'd you think about that record? How it performed?
I liked it. I mean, I thought it did what it did. You know what it was? I wish he played her record on Late Registration. That's what I wished.
Oh man.
Forget the title, yeah, but
what the fuck is the name of it? Not Roses.
Not Roses. It's around the same order though.
Blame Game. No, but no, not Blame Game.
No, that's wrong album.
Yeah. Damn, I know this song right at the top of my head too.
But I love that song. I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if she was gonna play like
Bring Me Down. Bring Me Down.
All right.
Crazy record. Yeah, Bring Me Down.
Yeah.
But Talk About I Love was a super dope record. The video was dope. That's back to Kanye that we love.
Yeah.
Producer and the rapper.
Yeah.
It was, Kanye had another fucking sleeper record at that time. These two records, they came out around the same time, and Kanye was on super fire, and I just thought these records would do better. It was Talk About I Love with Brandy, and I Need You by Janet Jackson. Yo, I Need You by Janet Jackson with Kanye West. Oh my God, that record was so crazy. I don't got my Serato hooked up. People like, Tor, why you not? Ray J picked that one. They like, Tor, why you not playing records? The Serato is not hooked up tonight. It's also damn near 1 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
So let's wrap this up because it is almost 1 o'clock in the morning.
Absolutely.
Shout out to everybody that's still here fucking with us, though. We love y'all. We appreciate that.
Yeah, man.
All right, let's go through these last few rounds. It's gonna be pretty easy for me. Brandy.
Brandy's better. Brandy's better.
Brandy.
I've got since round 15. I've got Brandy.
I should write numbers on my shit.
Ty. Brandy. I gave Monica got
My list was like this. Be look. Yeah, Brandy.
No, I get, but Trust and Touch Me, I tied it though.
Trust and When You Touch Me was a tie. Yeah, that was a tie.
That was a tie for me.
I gave it a tie, then I gave it to Brandy, then I tied it again.
What happened? What was the conversation?
I listened to both of the records again.
Okay.
I just listened to them in their entirety again when I had a minute to.
Right.
And it ended up being a tie. But it was funny, and I'm glad that Monica told the story because I always wondered, I was like, why did Keisha Cole do the same record again on another album? I said, what kind of contract fulfillment shit is this?
Right.
And she said that Keisha thought the record was so dope, it didn't get the love that she thought it should have gotten. And so she called Monica to jump on it with her, and I thought it was dope. It took the song up a little bit.
Put that shit in the air fryer.
Yeah, for sure. Love the air fryer. And then When You Touch Me, man. When You Touch Me is a crazy record.
I know we sped up a little bit though, but did you like the Use It whole record? I mean, it seemed to get a lot of attention on VERZUZ with the comments, but like, what do you think about that record?
Oh, Sideline Ho? I mean, I can understand why the women would love it. I can understand why Carisha of the City Girls told her that was a must. It probably spoke to the women, and it probably resonated with them a different way. And I'm not mad at that. Again, I'm a music guy, so I understand why records are popular. I understand why they perform the way they do. I understand why people like them. It wasn't a record that was geared to me. It wasn't. I wasn't the demo that she was trying to reach with that record. So I got it. It never was one of my favorites, but I understand why the ladies love it. It spoke to her life. It spoke to a lot of people's life. So it just hit different.
But it wasn't put that on everything.
Come on, dog. We don't even have to.
It wasn't put that on everything.
Yo, put that on everything?
Come on, man. Lyrics.
Don't ever R&B my slang, bro.
Lyrics.
Don't take slang and make a bomb-ass R&B record out of it.
Lyrics.
Madness. He said, we didn't. Sideline Ho, not my thing. So maybe it didn't resonate with the ladies either. I don't know. I saw people going crazy in the comments. I chalked it up to wasn't made for me, wasn't one of my favorites. Also wasn't doing nothing. We'll put that on everything. So here we go. Just right for me, Monica in her, I guess that was 19th or 20th round. 20th round, 20th. Just right for me. Brandy counters with have you ever. Yo,
good night.
Brandy could have played the Never Say Never album and been all right. Straight through. She could have played it straight through. It should have been just fine.
Good night.
Should have been just fine. Yo, she didn't play Truthfully, bro.
She didn't play mad joints. She
didn't play Never Say Never, bro.
She didn't play Never Say Never.
Yo.
That's crazy.
Have you ever been a sideline hoe? Fish! Yeah, nah, Brandy left a lot of records on the table. I thought Monica left Angel of Mine on the table. She played it. It was after the 20.
She played it.
It was after the 20. So
it went against the Boy Is Mine. So yeah. There's that.
That part happened. If that was in the 20th round though, just for shits and giggles, if Monica played Angel of Mine and Brandy played The Boy Is Mine, with both of them on it, what would you have judged that round?
I give it to Boy Is Mine.
I probably would have made it a draw.
Boy Is Mine doesn't lose.
I probably would have made it a draw because they both on the record. Monica put the record on her album, named her album The Boy Is Mine after the record came out. Nope. You say no?
The Boy Is Mine does not. Yo, everybody showed up tonight for The Boy Is Mine. Like, The Boy Is Mine doesn't lose.
That's what people wanted.
Doesn't lose.
Oh,
now, what I thought was whack was that it should have been both of them. Like, all right, so here's the thing. When they took their break in the ninth, after the 9th round.
Right.
So I assumed they did that because they were going to do 9 rounds. Like they were going to do like these like off rounds and then have like that final round be Boy Is Mine, like either a duet or they both play. That's what I thought was going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
But they just wanted to take a break when they wanted to, and they ran through the records. And Brandy thugged the situation. Like,
Brandy did.
No, the song is mine, actually.
Yeah, that's my song.
The song is mine.
What did you think? I mean, we got a little bit of time. We got a little bit of time, maybe another 5-10 minutes. What did you think of their interaction with each other tonight?
Brandy was annoying. I didn't know she was that goofy. Then I was like, oh yeah, you're Ray J's sister. Okay.
Don't do that. That's my man. Don't do that. And I love it. Listen, let me say this. I love Brandy. I mean, when you say goofy, I think, again, like I said at the beginning of this, I feel like she was sheltered. I feel like she had a different type of upbringing. And I just think that's where her personality kind of ended up. She's like fun-loving, man. She's happy. She's like Brandy.
Yeah. It was weird because she was cracking jokes that weren't funny. She was being like Monica was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like,
Yo, Monica is such a G. She couldn't change if she wanted to, yo.
She's like, what are you like? Monica was actually biting her tongue, like,
yo. Eve said she had on a duster.
What are you talking about? Right? She's like, because she's like, when she was talking about So Gone and like kicking down doors, and she was like, I know when those are my doors. And then Monica's like, what are you talking about? She's like, oh, I'm sorry, I was working on my comedy. I was making jokes. Like, that's your joke? Like, you guys have like a public beef. Like, you're together tonight to squash this. Why would you add to that tension with like corny ass jokes, especially out of context? Like,
Yo,
what
fam.
are you talking about? They're the poems. Like, I mean, come on, man.
But fam, you don't like poetry now, bro?
I love poetry.
What's the problem?
I'm a writer. I love poetry.
So why you mad?
Because there were too many poems. They weren't that good to be. Like, you have the songs. Those poems did not change anybody's life.
She waleing you to death?
Nine. I don't wale them niggas.
I don't wale them niggas. Rest in peace to Sean Price.
Don't peace.
I really love Brandy. I love her spirit. I love her catalog of music.
Love her catalog.
I love Brandy, bro. I really do. And at the same token, I love Monica. She a G. She's so real. She's so ATL.
You know what, for them to be, I mean, they're about the same age. And Monica's a little older. I mean, excuse me, Brandy's a little older.
I think she might be.
She's a little older, right? But like Monica comes off as like a whole woman. Like
right.
I've lived, I know who I am, I'm secure in what I am, I know about my mistakes, I know what I've done, I know what I won't do. And Brandy, for all she's been through, right? I mean, she's had some
garbage. I'm just reading the comments, don't mind me.
For all that she's been through, I expected her to be a little more comfortable in her skin and her womanhood. And she came off tonight almost like an insecure girl, which is weird because she's got the crazy catalog, you know. And she's even when she told her stories, like, and I said the Pac, and like I said West Coast, and then Monica's over there like, yeah, remember what happened last time with that whole West Coast thing? Like she's in her pocket. I'm like, that's bad funny.
They have really different personalities, and I can see why they were not friends for a really long time.
Absolutely.
I don't even see them outside of them having music, being out and being around the same age. Right. I don't see anywhere else their lives intersect.
And I think because Monica had a different upbringing, right? And you know, Monica was probably like that 14-year-old chick dating. What happened? Oh shit! What happened?
Yo, hold on. Yo, Brandy still has sex with a t-shirt on and the lights off.
Good night.
Yo, I'm done.
Never meant to cause you no pain.
Yo, fam.
Yo,
that's the funniest shit I ever saw on my phone.
Yo, and I can see that.
Yo, being a full-grown adult and having sex with a t-shirt on is crazy.
Bruh.
Fam, I'm sorry.
No.
I'm sorry. That's some funny.
Not about having sex with a t-shirt on, right? I'm talking about opting
to
have a t-shirt on. Like choosing.
No, choosing to, right?
Not because like you just got to
my
it.
Shit.
Like okay, I got my Fraggle Rock t-shirt on. I'm ready. Like.
Oh shit, yo, that's stupid. That's stupid funny.
Dumb.
Like that's comedy.
Dumb.
Anyway, speaking of t-shirts and clothes, Monica, I know we talked about at the beginning. Yo, Monica's Fendi fit was fucking immaculate, B. Jesus. If you don't follow, I said this earlier, but if you don't follow Monica on the gram, follow her. I mean, every post is a fucking photo shoot. Crazy outfit, crazy lighting. She always look ill. Like Monica's super duper dope, man.
I think Brandy got dressed in the dark tonight.
But fam, we're not doing that.
She just kept throwing on stuff. Like she just
kept putting shit on.
Cold.
She's like, it's gonna be cold in there. It's gonna be warm in there.
Is it drafty in Tyler Perry Studios? Central Air.
She's the have and the have-nots. They be looking cold on that show. Pass me that sweater.
Yo, I know what she.
Oh man, yo, chill. Don't do this, man, because I love Brandy. Like I really do, for real. Like I love Brandy. I've been a Brandy fan since I was a kid. I tried to join the Brandy fan club when I bought the tape. Like I'm a big, and Ray J is my man. Ray J's your man. That's my guy.
Well, God, that's what's up.
All right, B. Listen, before you get me in any more trouble with people that I enjoy.
I love Brandy. I just didn't like her outfit tonight. And I didn't.
It was eclectic. You know, it was eclectic.
I hate when people say that, yo. Like eclectic doesn't
don't do that. Cause y'all let Angela. Y'all let Erykah Badu be eclectic for 23 years.
Have you seen Erykah naked? She can do whatever the fuck she wants to do. Okay, all right. She could wear a fucking muumuu. Okay, muumuu. She's good.
Yo, fam, how has the window seat unedited version never leaked in this age?
You said what? How the what?
The window seat, Erykah Badu's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The video or the song? The video or the song?
The video, the unedited video.
Yeah.
Streets need that.
Yeah. You said how is it aged?
I said how has it not leaked?
Oh, leaked? Oh.
The non-blurry version.
Because have you met Erykah? Like she's a whole boss. Like
she is.
She's a whole boss.
I need somebody disgruntled on her team, though.
Yo, seriously. Pay top dollar.
These is jokes, ladies and gentlemen. I do want to see that shit, though. Anyway, B, thank you, man. This was great. So we both got Brandy winning tonight, correct?
Yes, absolutely, yes. Yes.
Shout out to Monica.
It was nervous at first.
It was tough. It was tough to start. I think the second half, like you said, it was a tale of two halves. I think the second half, Brandy just showed her catalog was a little stronger. She could go a little deeper in her bag. And Monica, she didn't want to do it initially. I think she said Missy was the one who helped convince her to do it and celebrate the music. And I'll tell you this is probably the best marketing of all the verses. Oh. They had commercials. They had one with Makai Fife. That was crazy.
So you saw the Makai Pfeiffer commercial?
Yeah, that was crazy. I love that.
If you haven't seen the Makai Pfeiffer commercial, go to my story now. It's up there. It's fire.
Monica did one where she went in the vault and got all her, got all her classic joints. I thought that was super dope. Also, Monica debuted her new single with 1.2 million people watching the live.
Brilliant marketing.
Brilliant. If for no other reason, the song is out right now on DSPs. Yep, right now. And so you got to respect that. I think that was super dope. Listen, I love Monica. I love Brandy. I'll listen to their music for as long as I have ears. And I've just appreciated it again tonight, man. It was a little long, it got a little long. It was over 2 hours. But it was a super dope celebration of music. Me and myself was stressed out to begin.
I'm gonna tell you this now. I'm about to be R&B'd out for the rest of the week, boy. I'm about to play that whole first Monica album tonight.
The crazy shit is, here's something that I didn't mention, and I do want to mention this. Well, I listen to these records so often that they don't take me by surprise, and I think the surprise factor or the I forgot about this record factor is something that you can't overlook.
Right.
But I play Miss Thing album all the time. I play the Never Say Never album all the time. So those records are so fresh in my head, they don't hit me the same as somebody who might not have heard them in 7-8 years. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So maybe I need to chill. Maybe I need to chill and stop listening to so much good music all the time.
Nah, never that.
No, so I'm gonna keep doing me then.
Keep eating your vegetables.
I'm gonna keep doing me. B, what's up? What we got next, bro?
I think it's Hard to Earn next, right?
Hard to Earn next. Well, this is Hard to Earn.
It's hard, yeah. I was wondering. I was like, isn't somebody asked me that earlier? It's like, is this Hard to Earn? And I was like, we haven't worked out the paperwork yet. I don't know.
Anytime we see Son and Son, Hard to Earn. You heard me?
Gotcha. Say no, say less.
So what's the next Hard to Earn? Are we talking about it? We waiting?
I mean, I think it's going to be the Big Sean album. It drops this Friday, right?
Big Sean album.
I think so, right? When's the Thought album drop?
I don't know.
It was supposed to drop like this week, but
I thought so, right?
I hit Sean. See.
Fronting on the people. So as of right now, Big Sean has Detroit 2 scheduled to drop this Friday. And what we're gonna do is I like to give the records a week. Live with the record 4, 5, 6, 7 days, and then we'll come back on the following Friday with the next edition of Hard to Earn, where we'll be discussing Big Sean's new album, Detroit 2.
Which would be...
I knew you was going to say that, Phil.
That's the 9th? That's the 9th?
Let's do it. Let's pull up the calendar. Phil, I knew you was going to say that, but you still going to watch, though. The 11th.
It drops... The album drops
on the 4th.
The 4th, okay.
The album drops on the 4th, and so we'll review it on the 11th.
Okay, cool.
We still looking for you gonna tell them what we're looking for?
We're looking for a couple of things actually.
Right. We're still looking for mad shit.
Did you hit Rick?
For the video person?
Yeah, I told you he got some folks for us.
I hit my man. My man is actually editing one right now.
Oh, okay.
When he downloaded the audio, it wasn't right. So that we would have had that already, but the audio wasn't right. We can talk about this offline, not with all the people watching. Absolutely. We can do that. Ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all for staying up until fucking 1 o'clock in the morning with us. We do not take that for granted.
We doing our numbers, Tor. I think the people.
We putting numbers on the board.
All right, man.
Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Thank y'all for tapping in with us. Love to Brandy and Monica. That's what I'm ending with, because Bezo had me talking crazy.